Warning. If the topic of psychological manipulation and emotional enslavement of women offends you, I want you to stop watching this video. And if you want to continue, you must agree never to use this knowledge to hurt women. Deal? Great. Let's start. Since you're here right now, I am assuming that you want to learn how to seduce women. You're at the right place, my friend. What I am going to share with you here is completely different from what you may have already seen elsewhere. I guarantee it. However, I'll need you to keep an open mind to what I've got to share here because it can get pretty controversial. Okay? Like most guys, I started out by reading pickup artist ebooks in order to learn how to seduce women. And like a lot of guys, I didn't get much success with women despite following what those pickup artists say in their ebooks. I then realized that I had wanted something deeper than just the ability to pick girls up. Indeed, I had no real interest in meeting and sleeping with lots of women. In fact, I had found the special girl whom I had wanted to be with, and pickup artist techniques simply didn't work on her at all. Luck has it that I stumbled upon the work of this man called Derek Rake. What's amazing about Derek is that he's probably the most average-looking guy you'll ever meet, and yet it's astounding that he is the world's biggest authority on how to seduce women using mind control seduction. Of course, you may have already seen his somewhat infamous program, Shogun Method. We'll talk more about the Shogun Method later, but first I'll share with you what he told me about how to seduce women. The idea of attracting women is terribly misguided, he once told me. How so? I asked him. You see, Fredo, he answered, attraction is short-term and may disappear at any time. She could fall in love with you today and completely out of love tomorrow. Then came the shocker. To attract a woman, you must enslave her. It's no wonder that Derek gets lots of bad rap from media channels such as the Huffington Post and Cosmopolitan. Enslaving a woman is as unpolitically correct as it gets in this day and age of female liberation and empowerment. So how does one go about enslaving a woman then? It turns out that it's pretty simple. You use a technique known as fractionation. This technique is outlined comprehensively inside Derek Rake's Shogun Method, but here it is in summary. What you want to do is bring a woman through an emotional roller coaster of ups and downs through a series of stories. Again, these stories or routines are available inside the Shogun Method. When you do this, you're lowering down her defenses so that you can access her mind and plant thoughts inside her brain in order to enslave her to you emotionally. Once this is done correctly, she will feel enslaved to you and will find it impossible to leave you. She will be emotionally addicted to you and depend on you simply to survive. It's controversial, I know, and it works like gangbusters. I'll need to warn you though. When used correctly, fractionation can get a woman under your control, enslave her, and make her fall in love with you far quicker than the usual pickup artist tricks. I have to warn you though that it is not possible to undo the effects of fractionation. Once you have enslaved a woman using this technique, dumping her will cause irreparable damage to her psychology. Therefore, please use this technique responsibly and ethically. To learn how you can use the Shogun Method and fractionation to manipulate a woman's mind and enslave her to you emotionally, go to fractionationhypnosis.com or click on this link right now.